Guys, it's finally confirmed. We're getting the new map. We've got a release date. We've got all the animals who's going to be on the map. And yeah, we got a trailer and we're going to go over that in just a second. And as we expected, it is New Zealand. All of the hints were pointing in that direction. We came out with the guesses real quick on it as well. And yes, it has been confirmed. There is a lot of reused animals on the reserve, which actually is not too big a deal for me. But we're going to go over that after we have watched this reserve trailer and pay attention to the new animals as well. Those look good.
Peggy 16.
Maybe you think you know this place? You've seen it on the big screen, wondered at our varied landscapes. You've watched rustic scenes of village life, epic battles under great stone monuments. But the real New Zealand is beyond your wildest imagination. I've never wanted for anything outside of this slumbering paradise, where the long river meets the coast at the foot of the Southern Alps. The heady days of the venison wars are long gone, but with our unique biodiversity under threat, we need hunters like you more than ever. Experience a place where quick-footed chamois play atop alpine ridges so high you can almost touch the sky. Feral goats with sweeping horns make themselves at home on steep crags, while further down, open fields teem with feral pigs and mischievous rabbits. And on the west coast, wet and wild beech forests throng with all types of deer strutting through the thicket, from the big to the, well, bigger. But our top drawer is a little more elusive. The wily seeker deer will make you work for it. So come on. What stories will you tell at Te Awaroa National Park?
I can tell you one thing I'm not gonna tell. That's the name. Holy Tavara. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that right. For me, it's probably just gonna be New Zealand. Anyway, as you saw, there is gonna be 8 new species. And you actually didn't see them all because turkey is gonna be on the map as well. I don't think they were in the trailer. But we are looking at the reuse of red deer, which I am perfectly fine with. I would never want to see a New Zealand reserve without red deers on it. I know that it's going to be the fourth map with red deer, but I don't see a world where New Zealand map would not have red deer. And then on to one of the new species, the chamois. We've actually been asking for this for quite a while. The chamois, we're getting feral goats as well, which is something that I have really loved hunting in the Hunter Classic. And I hope they're going to be just as diverse as they are in Classic. Also getting feral pigs, which does seem to come in quite a few different variations as well. The European rabbits is also going to be on the map. And fallow deer. Definitely one of the animals that I've really been wanting on another map because I don't like hunting Heathfelton that much. And they finally got a new reserve as well. Last but not least, the Sika deer is definitely on the reserve as well. And I can't wait to hunt these. They look really good. Things that I have a feeling that would have made the map go from like, I think I'm an 8 on the hype scale right now. If they could have put in a white-tailed deer as well as actually bringing us the tar, the Himalayan tar as well, then I definitely think that I would have been over the moon. With the new reserve, there's also going to be a new weapon. We're getting an FL Sporter 303 bolt action rifle and numerous unique landmarks as well as 16 new story missions for the players to explore. This is from the description of the video on YouTube. And yeah, let's just talk about the elephant in the room as well. The console release date. On PC, it's gonna be released the 10th of December. That is Thursday next week. That's not very far away and I'm super stoked about it. But console players unfortunately have to wait until 2021, early 2021, thankfully. But yeah, you're still gonna have to wait quite a little before you get to put your feet on the ground on New Zealand. I don't know why it is, but I'm sure they have their reasons to delay the console release this much, and I am sure they wanted to push out the PC release so people were actually going to be able to pick it up as a Christmas present and such for loved ones or kids. So, you know, just anybody that you want to be giving gifts for. But what do you think? How hyped are you for this new reserve? What do you think about the animal selection? Are you unhappy that we're getting so many reused models and such? The only thing that I have a little bit of an issue with is probably the turkey, but I don't give a damn about the turkey in the first place. I don't mind the rabbits. I do not mind fallow deer one bit. And as I said, I really don't see a New Zealand reserve ever being a thing if you were not able to have the red deer. And missing ones, if they had put whitetails on the map as well as a reused species, because they do actually have whitetails in New Zealand, I could definitely see that being, well, I wouldn't be playing anything else. And then they did say, quite possibly, they were open to adding tar down the line. It was not on the map as of right now, but if we shouted loud enough as a community, then tar probably would end up finding its way to the New Zealand reserve at one point. So yeah, you know what you gotta do, guys. Make your voices heard. And so far of what we've seen of the landscape, so it looks really, really beautiful. But we would expect nothing less from New Zealand, I think. And yeah, I really also just want to give a huge shout out to Expansive Worlds for their live stream today on the channel. Actually having a Q&A live stream the way they did, where they just sat down, the community manager, product owner, and a world designer, I think it was, and answered questions. I'm going to go over that probably in another video, but that is definitely the way to do it. Sit down, talk with your community like that. Don't make it all about playing the game and such when you have important stuff going on like this. This was beautiful, well executed, even with the starting problems and such, but nobody expects perfect when you're not used to streaming. You did an amazing job, EW. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And then to you guys, thank you so very much for watching.